He didn't qualify. He was 5th in the points. So that means Mike Blanchfield, Kit Freitas, and a bunch of other drivers will get the opportunity to move up. John Anselm not here today. A lot of the heavy hitters took this afternoon off, but right now, we're set to go racing. We've all been waiting for 40 cars, 50 laps. Let's see who can last to the checkered flag. You got to go fast, but you got to last, and that's what it's all about. Whoa, Swaney wasting no time. He's blasting up front. Ron Swaney trying to make his wife look like second rate at the present time as he's out flying. Barbara gave the car a good ride. Now he's got the dubious task of duplicating it if he can. Swaney out front. Here comes the 57X next in line. That's Drew Erickson. Where it is, we've got a car dumping on the speedway. The black 08. Mike Fernald out of Uncasville dumping fluid. And that caused a real skirmish up in turn 1. Billy Roberts points to the 4th turn. Let's see what happens. Drew Erickson on the inside. He loses the control right quick as the 76 car of Gerald Savigny blasting out front. Wholesale changes up front. A lot of paint swapping. Keep in mind, this is a 50 lapper. A lot of time. Once they get sorted out, they should settle down as Don Mosier and the 87 car runs in their 2nd spot. Sounded like somebody was blowing his horn out there, but we're not quite sure. Thought we were hearing things, but a couple other folks picked up on it. So evidently we're not going batty in the belfry as we thought. Or at least it's not as fast or as bad as we thought. But here comes the field off the 4th turn, down to complete lap number 3. Savigny was your leader. Mosier about to take over, at least trying hard. Mosier looks to the outside. Paul Cola in the 86 car on the move. It's Paul Collar in the 86 car. Collar. C-O-L-L-A, folks. That's how you spell it. I don't know how you say it, but he's out to the number 2 position. Ooh, a little contact through the turns. Paul gets it back on the speedway. Never lost his spot, although he did lose some valuable real estate. 3 wide down the backstretch. Somebody's in trouble. Nice piece of driving. Uh-oh, we got trouble aplenty. Trouble brewing on the backstretch. Paul Tim goes around with the 26 car. And that's going to bring out the yellow flag. Once they cross that stripe, watch out. It's time to put pedal to the metal. Don Mosier was your leader. Paul Collar is your leader. And if we didn't say it right, we apologize. But the 86 car is out front. Didn't take long as they settled down right nicely on the backstretch. Paul Collar in the 86 car, set sail. Billy Reynolds on the move with the 34 car. He's got John Puglisi along for the ride as Puglisi runs with the 43 car about 8 or 10 spots back. Both drivers on the move. Erickson down on the inside of Billy Reynolds number 34 with the 57 car. Doesn't slow Reynolds up too much. Norman Root takes a little bit of a ride through the infield. Let's see if he can hang on. Right, a Bronco, beautiful job, gets it back out on the racetrack. Never skipped a beat along the way. Erickson and Puglisi hooked together in turn 1. That's going to bring out the caution flag as Norman Root is into the wall. Flag is out. We're underway with a side-by-side drag race off the turn. Russ Holly standing tall on the outside. We've got Paul Collar on the inside. Oh, Wayne Ryu goes around with the 27 car. Oh, just minor contact, but now the 80th Sweet goes around. We may be all right, folks. Everybody appears to be rolling. That's what counts. And everybody pulls away. All right. Give him a nice big hand for that one, folks. Good effort. They get A for style points. And Russ Holly, your leader, with the 44 car. The 05 car goes around in turn 4. He backs it away. Todd Ruddy looking to get back into the competition. Steve Baldigan, the 23B, is off on the backstretch. He's got a flat left front tire. Looks as though the 23B is done for the afternoon. A lot of paint swapping throughout the pack as it stays tightly bunched. Some of the heavy hitters mired deep in the traffic. '46 car is around in turn number 2. Doug Cates, but he is backing it off, so that means he's still got power under the hood. Passing flag going out to some of the slower cars as Russ Holly works the traffic with the 44 car. Wayne Rio is the next detour he has to go around. Wayne's had a few good runs, but spun out early in this one. Unofficially, well, actually, I guess it's official. Billy Reynolds in the 34 car is up to the 3rd spot. He's had a good run from the back of the pack with 14 laps shown as complete. He's closing in on the 2nd place car. That's the 86 car, who is directly in front of the 34. Down off the 4th turn across the stripe, 16 laps shown as complete. The battle at the present time is for the runner-up honors. Whoa, a daring piece of driving. As Paul Kalla had them all beat on the inside, then ends up on the outside. And he collects Chuck Sweet Jr. for his efforts. Mark LaJoie back out the 4 car just as the green comes out. He's a long way behind, but he's still in the race, and that's what counts. Madano passed by the 54 of Etheridge. But the numbers remain the same, just shuffled a little bit on the backstretch. 44, 34, 54, and then 43. Let's see if we can't get him in the right order here. Mark Lewis breaking loose with the 38 car, charging towards the front. He's a tough man to hold down, folks. Russ Holly takes the long way around. That opens the door for Dave Etheridge, who moves down on the inside. He takes advantage, makes it pay dividends. So now it's the 54, the 44, and the 34 in that order. Nick Lodano's 43 is in the 4th spot. Dave Etheridge trying to put together a streak here as he's got 1 win already. That's the last time out. Looking to make it 2 in a row here this afternoon. Quite a trick if he can turn it. A few drivers have done it, so don't count him out by any means. A lot of fender banging going on back in the pack. Closing in on the halfway mark. 21 laps shown as complete. jam in turn one. They're stacking them up like cordwood. Only one lap shown is complete. The green flag is out. Let's see if Dave Etheridge can hang on. The outside lane gets the bite as Russ Holly moves into the number 1 position. Holly was there earlier. Dave Etheridge passed him for the lead once. Can he repeat that move? Problems through the turn. A couple of cars coming together. Ben Lee Sr. in the 0 car. John Puglisi in the 43 and Drew Erickson in the 57X come together. All drivers appear to be headed in the right direction. Looks as though Puglisi deciding to bring it to the infield. He could have some type of problem. Ben Lee off the speedway with the 0 car. Nick Lodano losing the rear bumper. That should send the forces scattering on the backstretch. That's going to bring out the caution flag. Let's hope everybody's aware and sees what's going on in turn 3. Let's see who wins the drag race this time in turn number 1. Dave Etheridge and Russ Holly swap a little paint. Dave Etheridge once again has the edge. Battle for the 3rd spot. It ends quickly as Mark Lewis moves to the outside of Billy Reynolds. Reynolds trying his darndest. Now back in the 4th spot. Is Lewis able to move on by? Mike Paulson in the 69 car, currently being shown in the 5th spot. That's unofficial. Nick Lodano, the 43N, runs in the position number 6, but that's strictly unofficial as well. Halfway, 25 down, 25 to go. We're closing in rapidly now, folks. Dave Etheridge, your leader, but look who's looking to chase him down. Mark Lewis in the 38 car. They've won the last 2 feature events between them. Let's see what the rubber match brings here this afternoon. Russ Holly not to be shaken with the 44 car, runs 3rd. Billy Reynolds not far behind. Mike Paulson, Nick Lodano, they're all still in the thick of this action. The 17 car with Jeff Dupont on board takes a minor excursion through the infield. He's coming back out, but he's losing some valuable ground in the meantime. Dave Etheridge appears to have things covered for the time being. Passing flag is out. Car in trouble, 15 car. Alan Benicasso slowing on the backstretch. Let's see if he can take the break in the traffic to slide to the infield. He does very nicely as we stay under green. Whoa, the 46 car bouncing around a little bit. Let's see if he can't get refired. He does. He backs it away. Douglas Cates able to pull away in a forward gear. And we stay under green flag racing action. 30 down, 20 to go. Make that 19 to go as 31 pops up on the scoreboard. Drew Erickson heads to the infield with the 57X. It's not only a case of being able to go fast, you have to be able to drive as well. We have a brand new leader. It's Mark Lewis, got number 38, gets by the 54 of Dave Etheridge. The past 2 winners run nose to tail. Russ Holly, not to be denied, runs right on the back bumper of the front 2. Yeah, a lot of traffic up front. Let's see who's better in the traffic. Russ Holly takes a peek to the inside. He's going to go 3 wide for the runner-up spot. Yow! Gets the door shut as the 9 car gets in the way. A moving pick, they call it in basketball. In racing, it's, oh well, that's Lady Luck. Mark Lewis trying to evade some of the traffic, works his way rather nicely. He's picked his way through, followed by Dave Etheridge in the 54 car. Russ Holly in the 44 car, not far behind, the top three, run under a blanket. Billy Reynolds still running in the 4th spot. Just a tad off the pace at this point. The 08 goes around. It's Mike Fernald. Let's see if he can't refire the automobile. Backs it down nicely, stomps on the throttle, puts it back in a forward gear, and we're on our way. Black flag going out to Rich Blanca, we believe, in the 1 car. This one's turned out to be quite a skirmish, folks. Top 3 cars running right together. That's what it's all about. Competition gets closer all the time. Mark Lewis doing a fine job up front as Dave Etheridge glued to his back bumper. They work through traffic, one right beyond the other. A little bit of breathing room as Russ Holly has about 3 of the slower cars between himself and the top 2. Once Billy Reynolds gets by Stivigny's number 76, he should have clear sailing for a while. So that should help his effort as Mike Paulson stuck back in traffic with the 69. Billy Reynolds able to break loose. Mike Paulson now has a little bit of traffic. Nick Lodano has even more traffic to contend with as he's stuck right in the middle. 10 laps to go. Mark Lewis with Dave Etheridge glued to his back bumper. Russ Holly just a bit off the pace with the 44 car, runs 3rd. Definitely a quick pace being set by the leaders. Whether they're in traffic or out in the open, it doesn't seem to make any difference. They're both able to weave their way through, navigating rather nicely. Doesn't take much of a hole, but they seem to be able to find it as the 46 car once again takes an excursion to the infield. Doug Cates back out with the 46 car, but he lost some valuable ground as Dave Etheridge trying to set up some kind of game plan here to pass your leader. Mark Lewis out of New Britain, Connecticut, looking for his 4th win of the year. It's incredible, folks. That car has been phenomenal, and he's been lucky to boot. And it takes all of that to win a race here in this style racing. Even with a good finish today, with Dave Etheridge finishing 2nd, I believe Etheridge will retain the point lead. Truly amazing. Mark Lewis looking for his 4th win of the year. Still has some 5+ laps to go as Dave Etheridge looking for room in traffic. Ducky Sweet almost pulled right in front of Terrence Page, caused an anxious moment. Uh-oh, trouble right in front of Etheridge. The 77X, we believe that's Pete Brockett, goes around. He's got the car in reverse. He's backing it out of harm's way. If he can get by this group of traffic, he should be A-okay. Let's see if he can get it around. But it is going to bring out the caution flag as Wayne Rio goes around with the 27 car. Down on the inside with the 38 car. Dave Etheridge on the outside. They accelerate side by side off that 4th turn. Nice drag race into turn number 1. Dave Etheridge going the long way around. In the meantime, Mark Lewis once again regains control. This time by to be down to complete lap number 46. Just 4 laps remaining in this 50-lap feature event.
marker out this time by is Mark Lewis and Dave Etheridge work their way down the back front stretch. Car in trouble on the back stretch, car number 9. It's Joe Babinski from Watermill, New York. His car pointing the right direction is Mark Lewis. Again, has Dave Etheridge glued to the back bumper of the 38 New England. White flag coming out this time by Russ Holly. Continues to run in position number 3. Billy Reynolds running 4th. And it's Mike Paulson in the 690. As those are how your top 5 unofficially are shaping up as we speak. Half a circuit remaining. Little dust being kicked up by Bobby Little's number 71 out of turn number 4 for the final time as Dave Etheridge takes a peek up high, but comes out short as Mark Lewis picks up win number 4. So Mark Lewis.
Well, here you folks. How about putting your hands together in a nice round of applause as Mark Lewis almost makes it look easy. He wins the match race. Each of those top 2 drivers had won the last 2 times out. Last time it was Dave Etheridge in the 54. The time before that it was Mark Lewis. And this time it's Mark Lewis winning 2 out of 3. Almost making it look easy, except for Dave Etheridge in the 54 car, who hounded him right down to the checker. Well, the family's right down here to congratulate the winning driver. We're going to get him over here, try to get a word in with him. Mark Lewis, we're not going to ask you how many races or how much money you won. We know it's a whole lot, buddy. But that car just seems to get better and better with age. They say when cars get older, you throw them away. But now with this car, it just gets better. What's the secret?
They just don't make them like that anymore.
I mean, I can't go and buy this in the local Chevy showroom?
Not at all.
Any tricks of the trade? The car just seems to be so smooth. You pick your way through traffic nicely. Do you sit and plan these attacks, or do they just kind of happen?
You try to baby the car so you have something at the end, and with a little luck, you're there.
Well, you know, Dave Etheridge chased you right down to the wire. Did you know you had him right on your back bumper?
Oh, believe me, he was in the trunk a few times.
You know, a couple of times after that, Russ Holly was there, Billy Reynolds was there, Mike Paulson. There was quite a field right up front tonight. Did that change your method of getting to the front, or did you just kind of hang on?
It's usually the same guys race after race, and we keep an eye on them.
We've been watching you too, so how about it, folks? He puts on quite a show. Let's show you how we appreciate Mark Lewis picking up yet another win here this afternoon. The finish is strictly unofficial. It doesn't become official until the cars have been checked in a post-race inspection, which will be held in the infield.